Don't rush anything. Good people end up with good people. My name is Nanama and welcome to my vlog. Let's talk about it. Today we are talking about friendship. We all do need friends in our lives. When God created the world, He said that it was good. He said everything He had created was good. But He looked at man and said, it's not good for man to live alone, which is really true. But that's not what we're talking about. The institution of marriage is something else. Today we are talking about companionship. Now, I was listening to Les Brown a while ago and he said that there are two types of friends: nourishing friends and toxic friends. The nourishing friends, as the name suggests, are friends that nourish us, friends that bring out the best in us, friends that inspire us. I'm blessed to have such friends in my life. And there are toxic friends, friends that drain the energy out of you and they can kill you. They give BP. You know what I'm talking about. So fortunately for me, I have been blessed with wonderful friends, as I mentioned earlier. A friend like Albert. I don't know if he's comfortable with me talking about him, but I'm going to talk about him. So this is a friend I had an idea and I told him about, and he was so supportive. Like, he's just like, you can do this, you have this, you got that. So let me tell you something, a short story. When I first shot the maiden edition for this vlog, we used the phone. Edna was the producer, director, everything. And we posted online. I mean, we had something good at heart that we wanted to share with the world. And Albert sees this and he calls me and he said, Nana, okay, so this was good, this was bad. I mean, somebody that even if he's criticizing you, you know that it is for your own good. That is a nourishing friend. Like my best friend, Edna. Like, in fact, this video is dedicated to Edna and Albert. Edna is like my #1 fan. She's always there on my sickbed. She's there. Like, you know, friends, they are friends that you can't share some things with, especially when you are grieving or you're unhappy. Because for you know, they're even happy that you are sad or something is happening to you. A friend that you can rely on morning to evening. I mean, she's such a blessing. Thank you so much, Edna, for being there. And thank you so much, Albert. These are my example of nourishing friends. They are not family, but they are more than family to me. And oh, they are the toxic ones. The ones that one will always remind you of how bad your act was, or always criticizing you, not empowering you. I mean, if you have a friend who doesn't bring out the best in you or doesn't inspire you to be a better version of yourself, I would say that cut the person off. As Ghanaians, I think it's really difficult for us to cut people off, even when we recognize that the people are either taking advantage of us or they are bad for our health. We encourage them. My grandmother would always say that, show me your friend and I'll show you your future. When we're in JSS, primary school, they say birds of the same feathers flock together. That thing sounds like a passing statement, but it is so true. If you hang around with uninspired, arrogant, bitter people, trust me, you'll be like them, uninspired, you'll be angry and bitter for no reason. So your cycle of friends is really, really important. And you have to be wise in choosing friends. Some friends, when they are even harming you, they don't know. You see, so if the person, you really like the person for one or two reasons, you can just, if the person does something to you, you can just say, oh, you did this, that, I'd like you to change. But if the person doesn't change and it's still the negative vibe you are getting, cut them off. Cut it off like a cancer before it grows, because when it grows, it will kill you. Now, you should know all your friends and what they add to your life. Practice this. I learned this. It's difficult, but practice it. Only quality people. OQP. Only quality people. When you have a friend who is not adding to your life, I've said it already, cut them off. Because, you know, subconsciously, and we pick behaviors and characters from people without even knowing. You know, I used to have a friend who was always picking their nose. And I realized all of a sudden I started doing that. And I was like, oh, they didn't have to tell me to do it. Because I had been rolling with them for a while, I took that thing from them. and I realized that I had to stop. So you see, we pick up behaviors and characters unknowingly. Let's do this exercise before I go. When you take your phone, you would know the number people that you usually talk to. Now take the first 5 people that you usually talk to and list good and bad. If you realize that they are adding bad values to your life, you know what to do. Don't let me tell you, just cut them off. And if they are inspiring you, these are the kind of people you need. You know, we are on a journey and you don't need people to drag you back. We are moving forward. You need people that you share the same value and you can identify with. Okay, so if it means finding new friends, if all your friends are negative and it means finding new friends, go to Facebook, go to meet.com, I don't know, find a page that is inspiring and get new friends. I hope you choose the right friends. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.